Mm. Oh. Welcome everyone. Um, okay. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Club um Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you all here. And welcome Robbie. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. And it's an honor to have you here. Thank you. He has been here faithfully every Saturday. And thank you so much, Robbie. Thank you. Okay, okay, before I begin reading, okay, well, I'll wait and do the reading first. And I have some good news too for you all. And before I get started, I'm gonna read. I hope y'all had a great week this past week, and this is Memorial Weekend, and I hope y'all have a be safe and stay safe out there. Okay, I can't say Happy Memorial Day because I remember um um someone said that it's not a happy time. It's Memorial Day is about the ones who died, the one who died here, who died in the service. So I can't say happy Memorial Weekend because these are people who died in the service. Okay, okay, okay. Now I'm gonna read. Okay. Um. We got some comments. Um. Oh, it don't show up. And Honey Z said, "Yay! Time for Noreen show." Thank you, Honey Z, and thank you very much for being here. And it is an honor to have you here on the Poetry Club. They Poetry Club the Saturday night show. Thank you. Okay, okay, and okay. I'm gonna read Gary's poem. Money has spoiled. Okay. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. And that was Gary A. Snyder's poem, Money Has Spoiled. And this is our theme poem for for the poetry club. Okay. Mm. And I have some good news. We have over 10,000 members now in the poetry club. I think it was like 10,400, something like that. I want to, wow, and this is awesome. And I already decided a while back if I get 10,000, well, I was going to do teachers, but I can't do it right now. So I'm gonna I already got my iron, but I can't get the teachers right now because I have to wait till I can sell some products. So what I'm gonna do is give a calendar out, a calendar, and yeah, get a calendar out, and have a 2023 calendar, and that's what the prize will be. And this is gonna be unique drawing because I won't. I don't know if I'll have time tonight or not. But if either tonight after the show or tomorrow, I will put a post on there on the under the Poetry Club, and then if you want to be in the drawing, you have to write a comment down. You have to make a comment underneath the post to be entered in the drawing. Okay, this will be different drawing. This won't be like the regular monthly drawing. This will be a drawing for 10,000, and plus I'll do this tomorrow too, Sunday. I will have a discount on my Ko-Fi shop, and I'm gonna have a discount there for the because of the 10,000 members over that. Wow, and I couldn't done this, but wow, and I thank you and thank you and thank you all so very much for joining the Poetry Club. Because wow, I never ever ever thought of having over 10,000. Whoa. That makes me so happy, and I just couldn't believe it. So I want to thank you all so very much for y'all joining in and joining. Because it wasn't for you all, there wouldn't be no Poetry Club. So thank you all. Thank you. Okay, okay. I'm gonna read William Shakespeare, the Sonnets, Poems of Love. This book right here, and okay. And I have next Saturday I will finish it up next Saturday. Okay. I'll read. Okay. Sonnet 140. Be wise as thou art cruel. Do not press my tongue-tied patience with too much disdain. Less sorrow lend me words, and words express the manner of my pity, wanting pain. If I might teach the wit, be wit better, though not to love, yet love to tell me so. As testy sick men, when their deaths be near, no news but help from their physicians know. For if I should despair, I should grow mad, and in my madness might speak ill of thee. Now this ill resting world is grown so bad, mad slanderers by mad cars believed be, that I may not be so, nor thou be lied. Beard thine eyes straight, though thy proud heart go wide. The end. This is Sonnet 140. Oh, um, okay. And 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 Robbie said that Shakespeare on this show is my favorite part. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I'm glad you're loving it. Thank you. You know what? After I finish this, because we have a okay, okay, so Angel said, how is everyone? Enjoy the holiday this Monday. Okay. Hello, Soul Angel, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay, I'm doing good, and how you doing? Okay, okay. And like I was like I was saying, after I finish this one, the William Shakespeare, the sonnets. Well, Robbie said that was a favorite part on his favorite part, the Shakespeare. Well, I got the complete book. Oh, we won that on Listia when Listia was really good. So I will get that. I think I will if I can read it. Still, I'm gonna read that after I finish this. Okay. Okay. And okay. And Soul Angel says, "Thank you, sweetie." Okay. You're very welcome, Soul Angel. Okay. Now, Sonnet 141. Okay. In faith, I do not love thee with mine eyes, for they in thee a thousand errors note. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise, who in despite of you is pleased to dote. Nor are mine ears with thy tongue's tune delighted, nor tender feeling to base touches prone, nor taste, nor smell, desire to be invited to any sensual feast with thee alone. But my five wits, nor my five senses can dissuade one foolish heart from serving thee, who leaves unswayed the likeness of a man, thy proud heart's slave, and thou so rich to be. Only my plague thus far I count my gain, that she that makes me sin awards me pain. The end. And that was Sonnet 141. Okay. Okay. And Robbie said, I got the complete works of Shakespeare, including the sonnets at Shafter's bookstore for only a few bucks. Great deal. Yeah, that is a great deal, Robbie. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Sonnet 143. Lo, as a careful housewife runs to catch one of her feathered creatures broke away, sets down her babe, and makes all swift dispatch in pursuit of the thing she would have stay, whilst her neglected child holds her in chase, cries to catch her, whose busy care is bent to follow that which flies but before her face, not prizing her poor infant's discontent. So runnest thou after that which flies from thee, whilst I, thy babe, chase thee afar behind. But if thou catch thy hope, turn back to me, and play the mother's part. Kiss me, be kind. So will I pray that thou mayest have thy will, if thou turn back in my loud crying still. Okay, that was the end. That was Sonnet 143. Okay. Sonnet 144. Two loads I have of comfort and despair, which like two spirits do suggest me still. The better angel is a man right fair, the worser spirit a woman colored ill. To win me soon to hell, my female evil tempteth my better angel from my side, and would corrupt my saint to be a devil, wooing his purity with her foul pride. And whether that my angel be turned fiend, suspect I may, yet not directly tell. But being both from me, both to each friend, I guess one angel in another's hell. Yet this shall I never know, but live in doubt, till my bad angel fire my good one out. The end. And that was Sonnet 144. Sonnet 145. Those lips that love's own hand did make breathed forth the sound that said, I hate. To me that languished for her sake. But when she saw my woeful state, straight in her heart did mercy come, chiding that tongue that ever sweet was used in giving gentle doom, and taught it thus anew to greet. I hate, she altered with an end that followed it as gentle day doth follow night, who like a fiend from heaven to hell's flown away. I hate from hate away she threw and saved my life, saying, not you. The end. That is Sonnet 145. Okay. Okay. Sonnet 146. Poor soul, the center of my sinful earth, these rebel powers that thee array. Why dost thou pine within and suffer dearth, painting thy outward wall so costly gay? Why so large cost, having so short a lease? Dost thou upon thy fading mansion spend? Shall worms, inheritors of excess, eat up thy charge? Is this thy body's end? Then, so live thou upon thy servant's loss, and let that pine to aggravate thy store. By terms divine in selling hours of dross, within thee fed, without thee rich no more. So shalt thou feed on death that feeds on men, and death once dead, there's no more dying then. The end. That was 146. Okay, okay. On Sonnet 147. My love is as a fever, longing still for that which longer nurses the disease, feeding on that which doth preserve the ill, thus uncertain, sickly of appetite to please. My reason, the physician to my love, angry that his prescriptions are not kept, hath left me, and I desperate now approve. Desire is death, which physic did accept. Past cure I am, now reason is past care, and frantic mad with ever more unrest. My thoughts and my discourse as madmen's are, at random from the truth, vainly expressed. For I have sworn thee fair, and thought thee bright, who art as black as hell, as dark as night. The end. And that was Sonnet 147. Okay. Sonnet 148. Oh me, what eyes hath love put in my head, which have no correspondence with true sight? Or if they have, where is my judgment fled, that censors falsely what they see aright? If that be fair whereon my false eyes dote, what means the world to say it is not so? If it be not, doubt then love doth well denote. Love's eye is not so true as all men's know. How can it? Oh, how can love's eye be true, that is so vexed with watching and with care, with tears? No marvel then, though I mistake my view, the sun itself sees not till heaven clears. O cunning love, with tears thou keepest me blind, lest eyes will seeing thy foul thoughts should find. The end. And that was Sonnet 148. Sonnet 149. Canst thou, O cruel, say I love thee not, when I against myself with thee partake? Do I not think on thee when I forgot, and of myself all tyrant for thy sake? Who hated thee that I do call my friend? On whom frownest thou that I do fawn upon? Nay, if thou lowerest on me, do I not spend revenge upon myself with present known? What merit do I in myself respect, that is so proud thy service to despise, when all my best doth worship thy defect, commanded by the motion of thine eyes? But love, hate on, for now I know thy mind. Those that can see thou lovest, and I am blind. The end. and that was on at 149, and I'll finish the rest of it next Saturday. Okay. Then after that, then the next book will be the I will read more of William Shakespeare's. I have the complete book of his. Okay. Because Jerry and I wanted in the Listia when the Listia was really good. Okay. 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 Now I'm gonna read Ara Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning, Book Two, and I'm gonna finish that Book Two up today, and then the next week will be Book Three. Where to go? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. Um, okay. Okay, here it is where we left off, and I'll read the rest of the Book Two today. Okay, and this is Ara Lee, Book Two, by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. For on the sixth week the Dead Sea broke up, dashed suddenly through beneath the heel of him who stands upon the sea and earth, and swears thou shalt and swears time shall be never more. What is that word? Okay, the clock struck 9 that morning too. No lark was out of time. The hidden farms among the hills breathed straight their smoke toward heaven. The lime tree scarcely stirred beneath the blue weight of the cloudless sky, though still the July air came floating through the woodbine at my window in and out, with touches of the outdoor country news for a bending forehead. There I sate, and wished that morning truth of God would last till eve, or longer. Sleep, I thought, late sleepers, sleep, and spare me yet the burden of your eyes. Then suddenly a single ghastly shriek tore upwards from the bottom of the house, like one who wakens in a grave and shrieks. The still house seemed to shriek itself alive, and shuddered through its passages and stairs, with slam of doors and clash of bells. I sprang. I stood up in the middle of the room, and there confronted at my chamber door a white face, shivering, and effectual lips. Come, come, they tried to utter, and I went, as if a ghost had drawn me at the point of a fiery finger through the uneven dark. I went with reeling footsteps down the stair, nor asked a question. There she sate, my aunt, bolt upright in the chair beside her bed, whose pillow had no dent. She had used no bed for that night sleeping yet slept well. My God, the dumb derision of that gray, peaked face concluded something grave against the sun, which filled the chamber with a July burst. When Susan drew the curtains, ignorant of whose sake, open-eyed behind her, there she sate, it sate, was we said she yesterday, and held a letter with unbroken seal, as Susan gave it to her hand last night. All night she had held it. If his news referred to duchies or to dunghills, not an inch she budged. 'Twas obvious, for such worthless odds, nor though the stars were suns and overburned, their spheric limitations swelling up like wasps. The azure spaces could they force, force these open eyes to wink once? What last sight had left them blank, and that so, drawing out the faculty of vision from the roots, as nothing more worth seeing remained behind? Were those the eyes that watched me, worried me, that dragged me up and down the hours and days? A a beaten, breathless, miserable soul? And did I pray a half hour back the so to escape the burden of those eyes? Those eyes? Sleep late, I said. Why now, indeed, they sleep. God answers sharp and sudden on some prayers, and thrusts this thing we have prayed for in our face, a gauntlet with a gift in it. Every wish is like a prayer with God. I had my wish to read and meditate the thing I would, to fashion all my life upon my thought, and marry or not marry. Henceforth, none could disapprove me, vex me, hamper me. Full ground room in this desert newly made. For Babylon or Baalbec, when the breath, now choked with sand, returns for building towns. Okay, um, we got a comment. It says Facebook user said, "Hi Noreen, I'll have to rewatch this. We're in Mansfield, Ohio with some of Mark's family when we went to Bible walk." Okay, this gotta be Doreen. Okay, Doreen. Okay, and then Doreen said, "Hope you have happy and safe Memorial Day." And thank you, Doreen, and welcome, Doreen, to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you, and Mark too. Thank you all. Okay, and you all be safe too, and have a happy one too, and a safe one. Okay, okay. The hair came over on the funeral day, and we two cousins met before the dead with two pale faces. Was it death or life that moved us? When the will was read and done, the official guests and witnesses withdrawn, we rose up in a silence almost hard and looked at one another. Then I said, "Farewell, my cousin." But he touched, just touched, my hat strings, tied for going. At the door, the carriage stood to take me and said low, his voice a little unsteady through his smile, "Sister Viator, is there time," I asked, "in these last days of railroads, to stop short like Caesar's chariot, weighing half a ton, on the Appian road for morals?" "There is time," he answered grave. Um, for necessary words, inclusive, trust me, of no epitaph on man or act, my cousin. We have read a will which gives you all the personal goods and fonded moneys of your aunt. I thank her memory for it. With £300 we buy in England even, clear standing room to stand and work in. Only 2 hours since I fancied I was poor, and cousin, still you're richer than you fancy. The will says 300 pounds, and any other son of which is said restructrix these possessed. I say she died possessed of other sons. Dear Romney, may we chronicle the pence? I'm richer than I thought. That's evident. Enough so. Listen, rather, you've to do with business and a cousin, he resumed, and both, I fear, need patience. Here's a fact. The other sum, there's another sum, unspecified in any will which states after possession, yet bequeath as much and clearly as those said 300 pounds is 30,000. You will have it paid. When? Where? My duty troubles you with words. He struck the iron when the bar was hot. No wonder if my eyes sent out some sparks. Pause there, I thank you. You are delicate and glossing and glozing gifts, but I, who share your blood, am rather made for giving like yourself than taking like your pensioners. Farewell. He stopped me with a gesture of coin pride. Lee, he said, gives largesse and gives love, but glosses never. If a Lee could gloss, he would not do it. Moreover, to a Lee, with blood trained up along 9 centuries to hound and hate alike from eyes like yours. And now we'll make the rest as clear. Your aunt possessed these moneys. You will make it clear, my cousin, as the honor of us both, or one of us speaks vainly. That's not I. My aunt possessed a son, inherited from whom, when I bring documents, proven dates. Why now, indeed? You throw your bonnet off, as if you had time left for a Lagardum, the faith, the want. Dear cousin, give me faith, and you shall walk this road with silken shoes as clean as any lady of our house was the proudest. Oh, I comprehend the whole position from your point of sight. I oust you from your father's halls and lands, and make you poor by getting rich. That's law, considering which, in common circumstance, you would not scruple to accept from me some compensation, some sufficiency of income. That were justice. But alas, I love you, that's more nature. You reject my love, that's nature also, and at once you cannot, from a suitor just allowed, a hand thrown back as mine is into yours, receive a dolt, a farthing, not for the world. That's woman's etiquette, and obviously exceeds the claim of nature, law, and right, unanswerable to all. I grant, you see, the case as you conceive it. Leave you room to sweep your ample skirts of womanhood while standing humbly squeezed against a wall. I own myself excluded from being just, restrained from paying indubitable debts, because denied from giving you my soul. That's my misfortune. I submitted to it, as if in some more reasonable age 'twould not be less inevitable. Enough. You'll trust me, cousin, as a gentleman, to keep your honor, as you count it, pure, your scruples, just as if I thought them wise, safe and inviolate from gifts of mine. Okay, we gotta need pause for a minute. I gotta okay. A comment? And it's it. Okay, wait. Um, uh, Doreen said thank you and you're welcome. Okay, you're very welcome, Doreen. Okay, okay. I answered mild but earnest. I believe in no one's honor which another keeps, nor man's nor woman's, as I keep myself, my truth and my religion. I depute no father, though I had one beside death, nor brother, though I had 20, much less you, though twice my cousin and once Romney Lee, to keep my honor pure. You face today a man who wants instruction. Mark me, not a woman who wants protection. As to a man, show manhood. Speak out plainly. Be precise with facts and dates. My aunt inherited the sum. You say. I said she died possessed of this, dear cousin. Not by heritage. Thank you. We're getting to the facts at last. Perhaps she played at commerce with a ship, which came in heavy with Australian gold, or touched a battery with her or touched a lottery with her finger end, was tumbled on a sudden into her lip some old Rhine tower or principality. Perhaps she had to do with a marine sub-transatlantic railroad which prepays as well as presupposes. Or perhaps some still ancestral debt was after paid by 100 years and took her by surprise. You shake your head, my cousin. I guess ill. You need not guess, Ara, nor deride. The truth is not afraid of hurting you. You'll find no cause in all your scruples why your aunt should cavil at a deed of gift twixt her and me. I thought so. Ah, a gift. You naturally thought so, he resumed. A very natural gift. A gift? A gift? Her individual life being stranded high above all want, approaching opulence. Too haughty was she to accept a gift without some ultimate aim. I see. A gift intended plainly for her heirs, and so accepted, if accepted. Ah, indeed that might be. I am so I am I'm sneered perhaps, just so. But cousin, shall I pardon you, if thus you have caught me with a cruel springe? He answered gently, need you trouble and pant like a netted lioness? Isn't my faith mine that you're a grand wild creature of the woods and hate the stall built for you? Anyway, though triply netted, need you glare at me? I do not hold the cords of such a net. You're free from me, Ara. Now may God deliver me from this strait, the gift of yours. We tendered. When? Accepted. When? I asked. A month? A fortnight since? 6 weeks ago. Okay. It was not tendered by a word she dropped. I know it was not tendered nor received. When was it? I bring your dates. What mattered when? A hour ere she died, or a half a year? Secured the gift, maintains the heritage, inviolable with law, as easy pluck the golden stars from heaven's embroidered stole to pin them on the gray side of this earth, as make you poor again, thank God, not poor nor clean again from henceforth. You thank God? Well, sir, I ask you, I insist at need. Vouchsafe the spatial date, the spatial date. The day before her death date, he replied. The gift was in her hands. We'll find that deed and certify that date to you. As one who has climbed the mountain height and carried up his own heart climbing, panting in his throat with the toll of the ascent, takes breath at last, looks back in triumph. So I stood and looked. Dear cousin Romney, we have reached the top of this deep question, and may rest, I think. But first, I pray you pardon that the shock and surge of natural feeling and event had made me oblivious of acquainting you that this letter, unread, marked, still sealed, was found enfolded in the poor dead hand. That spirit of hers had gone beyond the address. Which could not find her though you wrote it clear. I know your writing, Romney. Recognize the open-hearted A, the liberal sweep of the G. Now listen, let us understand. You will not find that famous deed of gift unless you find it in the letter here, which, not being mine, I give you back. Refuse to take the letter? Well, then, you and I, as Ryder and as Harris, open it together by your leave. Exactly so. The words in which a noble offerings made are nobler still, my cousin, and I own. The proudest and most delicate heart alive, distracted from the nature of the gift by such a grace in giving, might accept your largesse without thinking any more of the burden of it. Then King Solomon considered when he wore his holy ring, treasured over with the infallible spell, how many carats of fine gold made up its money value. So Lee gave to Lee, or rather might have given, observe, for that's a point we come to. Here's a proof of gift, but here's no proof, sir, of acceptancy, but rather disproof. Just black dust being blown, infiltrated through every secret field of this sealed letter by a puff of fate, dried up forever the fresh written ink. Annul the gift, disutilize the grace, and let those fragments. As I spoke, I tore the paper up and down and up, and crosswise till it fluttered from my hands, as forest leaves stripped suddenly and wrapped by a whirlwind on Baldarno drop again. Drop slow and strew the melancholy ground before the maze heals. Why, so indeed. I'm writing like a poet, somewhat large in the type of the image, and exaggerate a small thing with a great thing topping it. But then I'm thinking how his eyes looked. His, with what dependent and surprised, with what despondent and surprised reproach. I think the tears were in them as he looked. I think the manly mouth trembled. Then he broke the silence. I may act, perhaps, although no stranger, only Romney Lee, which means still less than Vincent Carrington. Your place, wait, your plans in going hence, and where you go, this cannot be a secret. All my life is open to you, cousin. I go hence to London, to the gathering place of souls, to live mine straight out. Excuse me, y'all. Mm, okay. Okay. All my life is open to you, cousin. I go hence to London, to the gathering place of souls, to live mine straight out, vocally in books, harmoniously for others, if indeed a woman's soul, like man's, be wide enough to carry the whole octave, that's to prove. Or if I fail, still purely for myself, pray God be with me, Romney. Ah, poor child, who fight against a mother's tiring hand, and shoes a headman's. May God change his world for your sake, sweet, and make it mild as heaven, and juster than I have found you. But I pause. And you, my cousin, I, he said, you ask? You care to ask? Well, girls have curious minds, and fain would know the end of everything of cousins, therefore, with the rest. For me, Ara, I have my work. You know my work. And having this year some personal hope, I must beware the rather that I miss no reasonable duty, while you sing your happy pastorals of the meads and trees. But think you that I go to impress and prove on stifled brains and deafened ears, stunned deaf, crushed dull with grief that nature sings itself, and needs poet, to mediate poet, late or flute or voice, to make it vocal. While you ask of men, your audience, I may get their leave, perhaps, for hungry orphans to say audibly, we're hungry, see, for beaten and bullied wives, to bold their to hold their wait, to hold their unweaned babies up in sight, whom orphanage would better, and for all to speak and claim their petition, and claim their portion, by no means of the soil, but of the sweat and tilling it. Since it is nowadays turned privilege to have only God's course curse on us, and not man's. Such work I have for doing, elbow deep in serial problems, as you tie your rhymes to draw my uses to cohere with needs, and bring the uneven world back to its round, or failing so much, fill up, bridge least to smoother issues some abysmal cracks and feuds of earth, intestine heats have made to keep men separate, using sorry ships of hospitals, almshouses, infant schools, and other practical stuff of partial good. You lovers of the beautiful and whole, despised by system. I despise? The scorn is yours, my cousin. Poets become such, through scorning nothing. You deary them for the good of beauty, sung and taught by them, while they respect your practical partial good as being a part of beauty's self. Adieu! When God helps all the workers for his world, the singer shall have help of him, not last. He smiled as men smile when they will not speak, because of something bitter in the thought, and still I feel his melancholy eyes look judgment on time. It is 7 years since. I know not if 'twas beauty or 'twas scorn has made them so far reaching. Judge it ye, who have had to do with pity more than love, and scorn and hatred. I am used since then to other ways from equal men, but so, even so, we let go hands, my cousin and I, and in between us rushed the torrent world to blanch our faces like divided rocks, and bar forever mutual sight and touch, except through swirl of spray and all that roar. Okay, and that was the end of the book two. Okay, next week I'll start on the book three. Okay, and that was the end of book two, Ara Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And I will continue it next week, the book three. Okay. Um, okay. Share. Okay. So I'll check and see if anybody come on here. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to do today's poetic form. Today's poetic. I got my poetic form today from shadowpoetry.com. Even though it is a ghost site, they don't work on it no more. It's still an awesome site. Oh, you can still learn a lot, and I love that site. So go to shadowpoetry.com. That's been around years. I remember that was being there back in when Gary and I first got on when he first bought his computer, and when I learned that there was poetry on here, and I discovered it in like in 2000 or something like that. So that it goes way back. So check it out, shadowpoetry.com. And this is where I got my poetic form today from. And today's poetic form is called Minute Poetic Form. The minute poem is a rhyming verse form consisting of 12 lines and 60 syllables written in iambic meter. The poem is formatted into three stanzas of 8, 4, 4, 4. Second stanza is 8, 4, 4, 4. And the third stanza is 8, 4, 4, 4 syllables. The rhyme scheme is as follows: A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F. And that was the end of the minute poetic form. I know not everybody gets into the poetic forms, but I'm doing this for the ones who enjoys, who want to learn something different. I know I do. Mostly I write free verse, whatever comes to my mind, I write, free verse. But sometimes I do like to write structured forms. And I haven't tried that one. And my favorite structured forms would be sonnets, haiku, and blisses. Them three is my favorite. And now the Alicia one got me started on the sonnets, and I love it. Okay, okay, and okay. Today's word is consinity. Okay, and it's spelled CONCINNITY. It is a noun. Origin is Latin in the 16th century. And definition is number one, the skillful and harmonious arrangement of fitting together of the different parts of something. The second definition is studied elegance of literary or artistic style. An example in a sentence: the combined effect of the performances, stage sets, and dazzling lighting made the Broadway show a model of consinity. Okay. And did you know, year after year, critics rate the 1972 film The Godfather as one of the finest movies ever made. Perhaps its continuity elevates Francis Ford Coppola's classic film above all other gangsters movies. The film's masterful script contains memorable and easily quotable lines, and is also legendarily well acted by Marlon Brando as a titular godfather, and Al Pacino, Diane Keaton, and James Cain, among others. The film is carefully shot to exude a unique aesthetic that creates a world of its own, and the soundtrack is likewise notably memorable. The continuity of these forces is at the root of the success of The Godfather. Okay, and that was the end of the word for today. And the word for today, I got it from wordgenius.com. And that is a great site. You can get a word every day in your email box. So go check it out. And also his sister's site is what was it again? Worddaily.com. Go check it out too. And you can also get a word every day in your email inbox. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to read from the love poems of Elizabeth and Robert Browning. Okay. And I'm going to read Elizabeth Barrett Browning's Sonnet 34. Okay. Okay. With the same heart, I said, I'll answer thee, as though when thou shalt call me by my name. Lo, the vain promise is the same, perplexed and ruffled by life's tragedy. When called before, I told how hastily I drop my flowers or break off from the game, to run and answer with a smile that came at play last moment, and went on with me through my obedience. When I answer now, I drop a grave thought, wake from solitude, yet still my heart goes to thee. Ponder how, not ask to a single good, but all my good. Lay thy hand on it, best one, and allow that no child's foot could run fast as this blood. The end. And that was Elizabeth Barrett Browning's Sonnet 34. Okay. And Robert Browning's poem is from The Find at the Fair. Okay, it's not the complete poem, just part of it. Okay. Your husband hold your first, you hold you fast, will have you listen, learn your character at last. Do I say, like her mixed unrest and discontent, reproachfulness and scorn with that submission blent, so strangely in the face by sad smiles and gay tears, quiescence which attacks, rebellion which endears. Say, as you love me more, as you loved me once, could you but love me now? Years probably have graved their passage on my brow, lips turn more rarely red, eyes sparkle less than the erst. Such tribute body pays to time, but unimmersed. The soul retains, nay, boast, old treasure multiplied, though due prime play, mature at noonday, love defied chance, the wind changed the rain, love strenuous all the more, for storm struck deeper root, and choicer footage bore, despite the rocking world, yet truth struck root in vain. While tenderness bears fruit, you praise, not taste again. Why? They are yours, which once were hardly yours, might go to graze another's ground, and then the hopes we know, the fears we keep in mind, when ours to arbitrate. Your part was to bow neck, bid fall decree of fate. Then, oh, the knotty point, white nights work to revolve. What meant that smile, that sigh? Not soul self could solve. Then, oh, the deep surmise, what one word might express, and of what seemed her no may not have meant her yes. Then, oh, the deep surmise, then such annoyed for cause, calm welcome such a quest of rapture, if refused her arm, hand touched her wrist. Now, what's a smile to you? Poor candle that lights up the decent household gloom which sends you out to sup. A tear? Worse, warns that health requires you keep aloof from nuptial chamber, since rain penetrates the roof. Soul, body got and gained, inalienably safe, your own. Okay, become despised, more worth has any weight, or stray from neighbor's pale pouch that 'tis pleasure, pride. Okay, got a comment. Okay, okay. Hello, Dickie. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you, Dickie, for being here. Okay, okay. Novelty, property, and larceny beside, preposterous thought, to find no value fixed in things, to covet all you see, hear, dreams of, till fate brings about that. What you want, you gain, then follow change. Give you the sun to keep, forthwith must fancy range. A goodly lamp, no doubt, yet might you catch her hair and capture, as she frisked, the fan fire dancing there. What do I say? At least a meter's half in heaven, provided filth but shine. My husband hangers even after putridity that's phosphorescent. Cribs of rustic tallow rush, make spoil of urch, urchin squibs. In short, prefers to me shades temperate, serene, what sputters green and blue. This fig gig called the theme. The end. Okay, that was Robert Browning's poem from the theme at the fair. Okay, and okay, okay, there's some. Okay, okay, okay. I have a lot of announcements today on what is going on. Well, okay, before we get done the potpourri, okay, I want to welcome everyone here, and I want to let y'all know I'm going to have an extra drawing, not the monthly drawing we have every month that Bill that donate the books to us, not that drawing. This is going to be a special drawing. We made it over 10,000. So we made over 10,000, and thank you all for for joining. And I couldn't done this without you. Without you, there would be no the Poetry Club. And thank you so much. And I want okay, and I want to have a drawing for that facial drawing. So either tonight or tomorrow, this drawing is going to last for 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks will be plenty of time. If you want to be in the drawing, this drawing, it's going to be a calendar, 2023 calendar. Okay, because I won't donate the teachers in time because I don't have the money to get to buy the teachers yet. I should got the iron for less than $6 I paid for the heating iron on Timu. So I can't afford it to do the church right now. I realize I can't, but first I gotta practice. I do have an old shirt I can practice on. So I had to make some money first, extra money. So right now, I should will do the 2023 calendar for the prize. It's gonna be it's called the Live Your Dreams calendar. It has my portrait and Gary's portrait on the calendar. So if y'all want to get it, be in the drawing. Make enter your comments, and I will put a post on there either tonight or tomorrow. So I will. It's going to last for 2 weeks for the drawing, and that in the 2 weeks, and then I will draw your names, get everybody's name. I had to set up the date first. How long? I know it's going to be 2 weeks. Okay, and the second thing, I know I spent a lot of time working on my project yesterday, and I made them gift tags, and they will come in this gift tags. If you want to buy any, I will do them for 10 gift tags. Okay, because there are homemade. See this right here. Um, okay, I thinking I was going to do 10 for $5, but I think I'm gonna lower the price for 10 of them. It would seem like that's kind of high price for that because I do business cards, 100 of them with two designs for $18. So and well, this got more work on it too though. But okay, let's say okay, I had to think of okay. Well, anyway, here's one of them draw one of the gift tags. These are the flowers on it. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Um, okay. I will take a picture of them and show it to you all on there when I put it up. Then you can have 10, 30, wait, 10, 30, 50 or 100 if you want 100 too. Okay. And here's another design. And right yesterday I actually did the flower designs. Well, I'll tell you what. I will. I know y'all can't see it very good, so I will take a picture of it and put it up there, on there, and show it to you all, and share it with you all. Okay. And I want to okay, another and plus, and I'll be doing I already been doing business cards. I already got a regular customer who buys business cards for me. Okay, and I also will doing bookmarks too. Then later on down the road, I will be doing T-shirts. I will be putting a haiku on them, either my poem haiku on them or Gary's, and I will let y'all know more of that later on down the road. And I'm also doing a second store, opening a second store. It's called Big Cartel, and I haven't got I'm only okay. I haven't opened it up yet, and I will let y'all know when it's finished. I got backtrack on that, and I got backtrack on doing my book, and hopefully I can start that soon on my next book, my sixth book. So and if y'all interested in any gift tags and or you want labels, I'll be doing labels too. And for the gift tags, if you want different design than what I got here, let me know and I can do it for you. Okay. And I will be doing other designs besides flowers on them too, on the gift tags. Okay. And I thought about doing making Christmas wrapping paper, but is it too expensive to do? I don't have that kind of money to buy the supplies, so I had to let that go. Okay, we got a comment here. Okay, um, Honey Z said, "This is an awesome show, Noreen. As always, thanks for all you do." Oh, thank you, Honey Z, and you're very welcome. Oh, and I enjoy doing this show. And don't forget, this coming Saturday, we're going to have the raffle drawing next Saturday. And let's see what else. Um, okay. Okay. And before I give any more announcements, anybody else wants to come on here and read your poetry, or you have any comments or anything, or you're welcome to come on here. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna give out the some more announcements. Okay. Oh yes, I do have an announcement. I was watching on YouTube. If y'all want to make some extra money doing virtual friend, being a virtual friend, where you can talk to somebody, you can make money on it. And this woman was talking about different sites. One was called Rent a Cyber Friend. You had to have a camera and everything like that for that one, where you can make money and be a virtual friend. Okay, and it has the all platonic. No, you don't get you don't. It's not no dating place either. None of these are no dating place. You should be somebody's friend. Okay, and friend PC. That's what I am. I'm thinking of doing. There's no video involved on that. You should go on there and talk to somebody. Um, okay, on there with no video, and you can make extra money on there. And then you got fiber friendship. I know y'all, if y'all heard of fiber, Fiberr. Well, they also have fiber friendship, where you can be a virtual friend, and you can um, do your own price on that. And then if you travel, rent a local friend. You can do that. If you travel and be somebody's virtual friend like that. Then chat recruit. I'm not sure too much about that, and but friend PC sounds like a good one to get to do. Okay, I thought that was very interesting. Okay, and I thought I shared that with you all. That's a great way to make extra money and be a friend to someone too. And okay, okay, and Bill Peters has a anthology going on open. Okay, and it's called Armchair Poetry. Poetry to sit and get comfortable with while you read. The Flowers and Butterflies edition by Poets of the World. Submission guidelines are one poem, okay, bio of 50 words or less. Picture of the poet. This offering must be poetry about warm and beautiful things such as love, children, flowers, and butterflies. Submit it to Inner Child Press Anthologies at gmail.com. Okay, INNER ChildPressAnswologies at gmail.com. And it closes on July the 1st, 2023. Okay. And please submit in English. You may submit in other languages, but must include an English translation and transliteration if the language is not written in Roman letters or Latin script. Bio of 50 words or less written in the third person, such as she is published in 5 anthologies, rather than I am published in 5 anthologies. If you are submitting a translated poem, you may also send a bio and picture for the translator, picture of the poet. All submissions must be an attachment as a Word document plus picture. No information included in email body will be accepted. Okay. And okay, we got another comment, and Honey Z said, just shared your show on a few platforms, Noreen. Aw, thank you. I sure appreciate it. Thank you very much, Honey Z. Thank you. Okay, okay, and oh, another thing. Okay, I got a letter, email letter, from Terry, and she asked me if I want to do it again. 100,000 poets for change, and yes, I accepted it, and I already asked Max Bonnet last year to be with host with me every year. So her and I will host again this year. It will be on September the 30th for the Poetry Club joins 100,000 Poets for Change. It will be again in September the 30th. So if you're all interested to join, please let me know, and I will be doing a flyer and sometime this week, soon. First chance I get, I'll be doing a flyer for that. So if you're interested, and since I'm not doing live, it said they prefer you do it on Zoom. So I won't be doing it on this live on here, the StreamYard. I will be doing it on Zoom for that. Okay, that's easier. So Terry is gonna she's doing it again this year. So thank you, Terry. And I would like to do this in honor of Michael too, because he passed away. So we'll do it in his honor. Okay. And if anybody wants to come on here, you can come on here and okay. Oh, here it is. Let me share the link first. I'll put on here first. Okay, I'll put the link on here in case anybody wants to come on. See it. Okay. 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 Well, I should do it this one time. I put it on YouTube, but I also put it right up there so anybody see it's on the screen. I put it on the screen. So if you want to come on here, it's on the screen. Look at the screen, and I have it on there. Be easier. So look on the screen, and you can copy it. And but anyone who wants to copy and paste it, I'll still put it on here on the Okay. Oh, hello, Ross Manga. Okay, I see Ross Manga. Thank you, Ross Manga, for listening to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. Thank you. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna put it here on on both places. Okay. Uh oh. Okay. I put on the Poetry Club. Now, okay, now, okay. Okay. Thank you all for being there and with me. I'm just putting it on the other sites too. Um, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Shoot. Okay. I got it in all three places now. I put it on the YouTube. I have it on the Poetry Club and my page, so y'all can see the link to come in the studio. If anybody wants to come on here and read their poetry or should have something to say or oh yes, I want to give my condolences. We lost another poet, Joe the poet, and his sister is my friend of mine, um Bernadette, Serene, and Celine. Okay. Oh, she want. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Bernadette. I forgot you said you don't want to. Okay, I'll call her Bern. Bern. Her brother passed away. He was Joe the poet. And you can see it on my page and go on there on his page. And he used to win a lot of awards. He lives here in Florida because Bernadette and I we went to school together, and I think he was in New York for up there, and where he won the lot of poetry awards. So and and I was hoping to meet him one day, but I never had a chance. And she lived close to Wesley Chapel, somewhere around in there, and wow, and that's close where my sister lives. So I should give them an honor. And I give her my condolences to her and her family. So okay, and And then we have so many guests this week. And Anala Alicia's, her mom passed away, and I give her my condolences too. Her mom passed away like a couple of weeks ago, and then Debbie, and she's part of the group too, and she lost her mom too, uh, recently, about 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So I give her my condolences to her family too, on her loss. So so many deaths this week. Okay, well, I mean, in the last couple of weeks. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna give some more announcements. Okay, okay. Anada Alicia has a show called Speakeasy Cafe every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Um, on Blog Talk Radio. And if you want to read your poetry, you can come on there and call in and read your poetry. Everybody's welcome. And Gina Storm, Brother O, Enigmatic, and Nina Purple has a show called Voices Behind the Pens every Monday night at 9 p.m. on talkshoe.com/show/poet radio station. Okay, if you want to read your poetry, you can call in too, and call in and read and call in and read your show. I mean, read your poetry on the show. Okay, and Max Winnett and Franco Flavius and Francine has a show on YouTube. The YouTube channel is Rejay Nostalgia, and it's called the Real Stuff Podcast, The Poetry Corner, every Friday from 11 a.m. to noon time. Okay, and they have other things going on in that YouTube too. Okay. Oh yes, and Gina Storm has other shows going on the Clubhouse every night of the week. Every night of the week. So you can check that out too. Okay. And next one, it also has a magazine called Creative Magazines. Any creatives, whether you're an artist, a poet, or an author, or a novelist, whatever your creative is, you can post it, let her know up there, and okay, okay, and honey, Holly has a show called Poetic Expressions on Outworld Fleet radio station every Sunday and Wednesday from 11 p.m. to midnight Eastern time. Okay, this is all pre-recorded shows. Oh, you can go up there and listen to it every Sunday and Wednesday from 11 p.m. to midnight. Okay, on Outworld Fleet radio station. Okay, and Craig Kirkland has a YouTube channel. Um, it's on his YouTube channel is Great Amazia, and he had a lot of things going on. And you can listen to his past shows called the TDP Show with Amazia the Great. So watch his show there. And he's touring the East Coast of the United States. So go check it out. He has it on his channel, on his YouTube channel, and it's an awesome show. And if you haven't watched his movies, go up there and listen to his movies. He's besides being a poet and he's also um, a, a director too and an actor. So check it out, his films. Okay, and oh yeah, and honey, Holly. Okay, if you want any oils or cheese stains, okay, you go find her on um the Portrait Club, or find her on her page, Honey Holly on Facebook, and check her out. She got and she's also the life coach. So if you need a life coach, and I would recommend her for your life coach. Go check her out on Facebook. Okay, and okay, I don't see anybody wants to come on here, so I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants to come on here. Um, hmm, okay, okay. Beside, okay, I'll be working on my projects for Kopi and also for the big cartel. And I will be doing when I open my big cartel up, I will let you all know I have a discount. And like I said, I will have a discount on my Kopi shop. And this week, since for the because we have a 10,000 members, so I'm going to do that. Anything on my shop. Okay, like I said, I will have an extra special drawing, and it'll be my 2023 calendar that I created myself. I made myself, and if you want to be in the drawing, and that drawing is special because we have over 10,000 members in the Poetry Club, and I want to celebrate. So this is a way for me to celebrate, and I will make a flyer on that too, where we'll have that drawing so that y'all know. And I want to thank you all for being here. I don't see nobody coming on here, so if nobody wants to read their poetry, or coming on here, okay. Well, okay. Before I close out, I'm gonna read my poem I wrote. It's in this book, Now and Forever, Our Love and Other Love Poems. And this one is called, I'm going to do this one, Sonnet 14. And this is a Crown of Sonnets. Okay. It's almost 2 in the morning. Can't sleep. I just want you close to me, to touch you, to love you, to kiss you. Instead, I weep, for you are not here. Oh, I miss the two of us together. I will not give up, for I believe in us. You'll always be my teddy bear darling, like drinking cup of coffee each morning. Be full of glee when we're together again in our home. No more emptiness, but filled with laughter. We woke up together, feeling post-drome after exciting night. We'll look after each other from now on. Now I realize it's a dream, but our love is real, our prize. It's a dream, but our love is real, our prize. Just believe. Believe in us. It'll come true. What we're going through will pass and we'll rise above it all, and our love will shine through. Hold on. It will make us that much stronger. You and I, our love cannot be broken. It is so hard to wait any longer. Patience is a virtue. We have spoken to the world, never give up. Hold on now, for you will get better, and I assure you with confidence. Yes, we have avowed our love so true. We made it, that's for sure. We stuck together like glue. We'll start out telling the world what love is all about. Telling the world what love is all about. And we will show the world what we are made of. We have stood together all throughout the tough and the good times. We have conveyed this message to all who listens. Love will conquer all, the most powerful of all. Love will thaw out an icy heart and still the heart and soul. Love will make you stand tall and be proud. Love displays no restriction. Love is caring and sharing. Love adores a warm heart. Listen to our prediction. Love is here to stay forever and more. Love, like a star, will guide you the right way. If it's true love, you will not go astray. If it's true love, you will not go astray. You'll never be tempted no matter what. Love is loyalty, honesty, and my ray of sunshine. Love is a two-way street, not one way. To me, love is awakening to a new kind of level in your life where you are valuing and savoring each moment you share as husband and wife. Love accepts who you are as a mortal and as a couple, not expecting you to change. Love is awesome and the portal to your heart and soul. So let us renew our love for one another and let's toast. We're meant to be. Now let me check that roast. We're meant to be. Now let me check that roast. For feeding your man is a bridge between the stomach to the heart. I will do my utmost to make you proud, and I won't make a scene. Instead, I'll reach over and quietly kiss your welcome hot lips with my desired lips, for I want to feed our desires too. This is a way to a man's heart, and our tips to secrets of pure love and paradise. We will share to all the world, so listen, let me lure you, seduce you, and entice you into our bed as your eyes glisten. Never lose hope. We will have our domain, for this day we'll be together again. Okay, there's somebody on here. Somebody got a comment. Um, I'm not finished reading yet. I was taking a break. They said, "Hi, dear Noreen." I think that's Uh, okay, let me see who that is. Um, okay, it's Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. It's Clara Castillo. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show, and it's an honor to have you here. I'm glad you made it here. Okay, thank you. Okay, for this day we'll be together again. Let's be patient. Just keep hanging in there. Remember this: our love will always reign number one in our lives. We'll shed a tear, a lot of tears, and that's okay, for we miss each other very much. Never give up. We can handle all catastrophe that comes our way, and we, my love, have lived through it all, and we made it. And stretching love, without true love, there would be no us. God has given you and I a blessing of pure love, happiness, making no fuss. We'll never go wrong. God is here to stay. Tomorrow will be better. We made headway. Tomorrow will be better. We made headway. Now it's almost time for you to come home to me. Let's celebrate. What a joyous day that will be. Oh, music, please. That will do. Oh, look. Heaven opened its doors, bringing our angels to us. Share with you and I. Listen, listen. The angels are singing. He's coming home. He's coming home. Oh my, the moment we've been waiting for so long. Dream, our dream, turning into reality. Get your guitar. Come and sing me a song of you and you will be free. The night is almost gone. Now let's count sheep. It's almost 2 in the morning. Can't sleep. The end. I wrote this because this came about. The sonnet 14 came about because I thought Gary was coming home. Because I was, they got me confusing. One minute I thought he's coming home, another minute, no, he wasn't coming home. So I keep hearing different feedback from others. The one who the doctors and the CNAs and the therapists, not therapists, yeah, therapists. So you hear different things. So I thought this time he was coming home, but he didn't make it, and that's what how this poem came about. Sonnet 14, the Crown of Sonnets, and that was very hard to do. But it came. I didn't know I could do it, but I did it. I don't think I could do another one, but I'd like to try another one, Crown of Sonnets again. one day, but when it comes to me. Okay, since I read one of mine, I'm going to read one of Gary's too. Okay, okay. And this is by Gary A. Snyder too. This one is by Gary A. Snyder called "Now and Forever Our Love." I'll never be lonely as long as I can kiss her goodnight. I'll never be lonely as long as she kisses me good morning. The days of our lives are full of fun, love, and laughter. We talk and play and tease and love each other from morning to night. Most days we work and help each other. We seldom ever fight. If we do, we give our love for each other to make it right. Yes, she has her opinions and I have mine. The one thing that never changes, I have her love and she has mine. The end. And that was by Gary A. Snyder too. Okay. And it's time for me to write another sonnet. So I'm gonna, hopefully I can write another one. I love writing sonnets. Okay. And Elizabeth, do you have any announcements or any for us? Or you want to come on here and read? Oh yes, okay on Streamyard. It said that if you're on a group, like if you're in the Poetry Club, listening from the Poetry Club, if you want your picture show up and your name show up on the Streamyard, go to streamyard.com/Facebook and let them, because Facebook will not let anybody in the group have their names or their pictures show up on the StreamYard unless they go onto streamyard.com/Facebook. That's the only way you can get around that. And I should be telling you all that every week. I'm gonna make a note of that and say at the beginning of it. And for the ones who came in here late, remember I'm having an extra special drawing because we made it over 10,000. I know like 10,400 members of the Poetry Club. Oh my God, I am so excited, and I'm going to do a 2023 calendar for the prize. So if I either tonight or tomorrow I will write a post, and then you have 2 weeks. I might give it 3 weeks because I know not everybody comes on here regularly. Okay, let's say 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Well, okay. I know there's some, okay, 3 weeks to come on there, and my change it to 4 weeks because I know, there's some ain't on here right now because like, Max Winnett, and she's moving. So I will make sure everybody has time to come on there under the post that I put up there and write a comment. I will make sure everybody has a chance. So I might do it for a month. I'm not sure yet. 3 to 4 weeks. That way, we'll have a chance. And you'll get a 2023 calendar by me. It has my poetry and Gary's poetry in the calendar, and I will be doing that too. And then and I got me um um on Tenu. If you all ever heard of Tenu, Temu, well, you can find out the good deals. I accidentally seen it's a mini craft iron heat press. It was like the size of my hand. Let me see it real quick. Oh well, the size of my hand, and so I got it, and I'm gonna do t-shirts, but I can't right now because I'm already getting some others tools with it. I found on Temu to go with it. So but the teachers, I can't buy the teachers right now. I gotta make some money first, make extra money, and once I do, I I want to give the teachers out instead to all the ones who come on have a chat with poet Noreen. I'll do it one at a time. I'll start from the beginning, like Bill will be the first one. I'll make his, then I'll go slowly like that down the list, and instead of the calendar, because the teachers will feel like more okay more I think it'd be better have a T-shirt. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of. But I have to practice first on the. I do have a teacher I can practice on, but I want to do that. And one of the teachers, I'm going to put a haiku on it. But I don't think it's going to be for sale for anybody. I think I'm going to have it for the ones who join my membership tier on um, who's a supporter of me on Copay, and it'll be on sale for them. I'll put on the sale. So the ones who join Have a Chat with Poet Noreen, and that will be on they'll get one for free. So but then I might have it I might sell it to everybody too down the road. But right now that's how I'm going to do it. But first I got to practice. I haven't never done it yet. So it's going to be a lot of practice. But right now I can't buy any more materials of anything because I got to save money, and I got to sell my products first before I can buy anything else. So so if you all want to go on ko dash fi okay, let me put it right here. Y'all can check it out. It's also on the okay, okay, let me put it up here. Um, what happened there? Okay. 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 I'm putting it up here, and so you all can see it. And there is you can buy the products. And like I told you, I will be opening the second store in the Big Cartel, and I'm doing the free one where I can put free 5 products up there. And if I sell a lot on the Big Cartel, then I'll go up to the next notch. But right now I only can do the 5 products, the free where I can do it for free because I don't have that kind of money right now. And if I start doing it good, then I'll do the next level, and that'd be like I think like either 10 or $20, something like that a month. I forget now, and it's called Big Cartel, and it sounds I love it. I already studied the Big Cartel, and I want to join that, have a store on there, a Big Cartel. So, but anybody wants to buy my products and you don't want to go through the store on kofi.com, you can also go through me. Okay, like I told you all, I have the gift tags and everything. Gift tags, and I'll do labels. I'll do greeting cards. My book's up there for sale and I will have my signature on it. I mean, I will sign the book. So 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 check it out, and okay, and okay, since there's nobody else coming on here, well, I'm going to close out, and okay, and if anybody wants gift tags, because I will be not besides um I'll be doing flowers, different designs of flowers, and even I'll put fishes on there, different designs for different people. I'll put cross on there, and designs, and different and angels on there, because I know everybody likes different. And I'll put fishes, or because I know some people even like a hammer or some kind of tool for the ones who the carpentry for the men, and I'll do one for the men and the women and the kids. And you can even, if you want to mix it, you can have it mixed too. I will do that too. Okay, enough of that. I'm sorry I talked too much about that. But I'm so excited doing the gift tags. And I got excited about doing that. Okay, and I will close out. And I want to thank you all for coming here. And you all have a safe and be safe Memorial Weekend. Remember, it's not really to celebrate. Like one Sabian said, it's nothing to celebrate. This is honoring the ones who died in the service, who never came home, the ones who went on the who went in the Vietnam War and all the other wars, who died there and never had a chance to come home. This is honoring them. And I saw it in another light after I heard it from one Sabian. So, and I can't say happy Memorial Day or have a great one because this is in honor of them. So I should honor all the veterans, all the ones who died in service, and I thank you very much. So and I will be back next Saturday at the same time. And I hope you all have a good day, a good night, good weekend, and a good week. And remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams. Okay, and remember, Happy Chat with Poet Noreen will be coming up again next month. Never give up will be on. So thank you all, and may God bless you all, and we love you all. Thank you all. Couldn't have done this without you all. So thank you all very much for being a part of the Poetry Club Saturday night show. Thank you all. We love you all. Have a great night. See you next week.